All right, so good afternoon, good day, everyone, and welcome to another life lesson video that is being hosted by ChildLine. My name is Aaron George, and I am one of ChildLine's outreach officers. And today, our topic for the life lesson is about the value of pain. And it is a very important topic, so I hope you enjoy. And I'd like to start off by just making mention of something that we all may have known. Historically speaking, and even in today's context, pain has usually been viewed as the body's warning system. It's a defense mechanism that prevents us from getting injured further, or it's a signal to the body that lets us know that something may be wrong or something is happening to us. Um, and many of us may feel that pain, usually because of this definition, we feel that pain is always a negative thing. However, it may not always be a bad thing. So we're sticking a pin in pain for a moment. Now we're moving to discomfort. You are in control of the discomfort that you feel. And I want you to think about that for a moment. The anxiety, the stress, the tension that your muscles may feel when you're working out, and so on. You are in control of the discomfort that you're feeling by being or going through that particular process. And the thing is, both pain and discomfort can hurt. They both will hurt. But discomfort is within your control, while pain is there to more teach you an important or a valuable lesson. And the lesson, of course, does not always come as easily. And I want us to take it in the context of, let's say, doing yoga, for example. Um, if you've ever done yoga before, and I've done it once, first and last time, might I add, um, yoga can come with some level of discomfort because they ask you to do these positions that stretch and pull on your body in so many different directions. However, you're able to control and accept the pain in that moment when you're doing the poses because you believe that if you endure the pain, you're going to get better at it or you're going to be able to manage it one day or just complete the task easily. And I want to also put this into the context of, let's say, you're running. You're a marathon runner and you just ran 5 miles and you decided you were going to run 7 miles when you started. So you still have 2 miles ahead of you. You have 5 miles behind you already. At this point in time, your legs they are hurting. You are feeling tired. You are feeling uncomfortable. If you stop and you decide to walk, it is going to hurt. If you decide that you're going to continue to run, it is also going to hurt. And ultimately, what what this situation is showing you is that it is impossible sometimes for us to live and go through life wanting to accomplish things without experiencing pain. And there's this quote that says, sometimes when you're growing, it may feel like if you're breaking because it can actually hurt because you feel it on the inside. You feel it in parts of your body that you didn't even recognize existed. But the difference between understanding the pain, which is there to teach you something, and the discomfort, which is in your control, is the choice and the mindset to endure it. Pain, at the end of the day, is far greater than you, it's far greater than me, it's greater than the world. COVID-19 has shown us that at the end of the day, anything can literally happen that could make us feel uncomfortable. But the fact of the matter is, even though you're in this marathon, you cannot run away from pain. It is just a part of life. And the sooner you're able to accept those things, and the sooner you're able to acknowledge the fact that, here, what? I have some control over some aspect of how I treat with this situation, then you realize how empowered you can become as an individual. So, there's this quote that says, time doesn't offer healing, time offers wisdom. Essentially, it lets you know that as time goes by, you'll be able to think about things differently and you may be able to find a positive outlook or silver lining in a negative situation. For example, your parents telling you don't go to that party could have saved you from an accident. Even though you may be home feeling uncomfortable, thinking, wow, I really wanted to go to this, and this is hurting you on the inside. You feel like if you have no control in that situation, you do have control at least over how you deal with the situation while you are in it. The things that you tell yourself. And this is what this life lesson is about. At the end of the day, pain is a part of life. It is a very, very large concept. And we have to acknowledge that the first step of this whole acceptance when it comes to dealing with pain is acknowledging that it is normal. It is normal for us to feel uncomfortable. However, we have to remind ourselves of the positives that can come from enduring the pain. And I just want to highlight or just to remind you all of some of the value that pain can add to your life, and that the pain that you have gone through, how it has prepared you for today. Because there's another saying that goes, you didn't get this far to only reach this far. You got this far to know that you are strong enough to go further. So pain, yes, it is a warning signal for the body to let you know that something may be going wrong. And that is very important for us as human beings to have, because then we'll be walking around with broken legs, injured body parts, and God alone knows what possibly could be happening to us while we endure that injury. Um, Pain also helps us to build stamina that is necessary for facing and going toward the future. It reminds us, pain again, reminds us of how to avoid things that could cause harm to us because we have the experiences. Let's say you jump from a very high place and you fell on your feet and your feet start to hurt, okay, next time I do this, maybe I shouldn't jump from this high, or maybe I should walk down the steps instead of jumping off, because there is going to be a consequence associated with that. And that consequence is pain, something that you want to avoid. Pain also gives you wisdom because it is only best understood by looking backward. In a situation, you may think, why did this happen? And in the moment, it's very easy for you to feel very angry. However, when you take a few moments, they always say hindsight is 2020, and you look back on it. The pain that you experience today is the strength that you're going to need for tomorrow. Pain also gives us balance, and it reminds us of the positive things that are happening in our lives. Because, I mean, without the darkness, how are we going to be able to appreciate light, right? And also, pain gives us an opportunity to have a greater appreciation for the things that are actually positive in our lives, because we know what pain is like. We know what it is like to be hungry, or to feel sad, or to feel uncomfortable, or to feel your like the whole world is on your shoulders. So when you don't have that feeling, it's like, wow, I'm able to appreciate this moment. I really would be able to appreciate it. And it all boils back down to the idea that you, as the individual, have to take that responsibility, or you have to take that charge, or you have to be accountable to yourself and say, here, this one. Pain is a part of life, and there is a lot of value in pain. And whenever I feel hurt, you should ask yourself questions. Why am I feeling hurt? What made me feel this pain? What can I do to avoid this pain? Is this a pain that I could use to fuel something that will help me to grow? Because there are many, many situations that we put ourselves in, and we know that it is going to hurt. Sometimes yoga, like I told you, yoga is not easy, but you still go and do it because there is going to be a benefit. And like I said, if you endure it, you're going to get better at it. Running or exercising, some of us may decide we're going to sign up for a degree, or we're going to do our master's or even a PhD, and you know that that is going to come with some amount of pain and sacrifice and hurt and blood and sweat and tears, because it's not easy to come by. But we put ourselves through it because we tell ourselves that once we endure it and we come out on the other side, we're going to be bigger, we're going to be better, we're going to be stronger than we were yesterday. And that's the lesson for today, that no matter what, do not lose sight of the fact that whatever discomfort you're feeling, you can't control it. You can't control the pain because the pain is far greater than us. But the discomfort that comes with the pain, which is really and truly how we think about pain or the painful situation that we're in, you could control that. Use the pain that you've had, use the pain that you're experiencing right now to better yourself. Many successful people did not have it easy, but they used the fact that they never had, and that they always wanted, and that they were hungry, and that they were broken, and that they were tired to build and develop themselves. So, everyone, please remember that. Don't lose sight of the fact that pain has value. And it's not just to let you know that something is wrong, but it's also an opportunity for you to learn things about yourself. So thank you all very much for watching today's very brief video. Please remember that ChildLine is there to assist you all if ever you all need assistance at any point in time. 800-4321 is the numbers behind there. Call, talk to the active listeners. We also have the web chat feature, so you can feel free to go up on ChildLine's website, childlinett.org. If you don't feel like talking, you could use the that web chat, texting the other person, and of course check out our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so that you can stay abreast of all ChildLine's upcoming and recent activities. So do have a wonderful day, all, and thanks very much for watching.